Let's try this again. Well, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start and hopefully finish the boards on the side of the tool shed. Maybe even be able to get to some of the battens. But as you can see behind me, I've got the chop saw set up. I've got a stack of boards that I milled. I've got a warming fire going because it is drizzly and cool. So the next thing we got to do is get inside and measure between each of the studs so I can cut the backer boards for putting in there. I was able to acquire a bunch of scrap lumber from a contractor I know. It's stuff that was just left over on a job site. So I've gotten more than enough boards there to fit in between the studs for nailers. And we'll get that going. And once I get the backers in place, we'll put the house wrap around it, get it all sealed, and then start putting the boards up. Contractor's notepad. Well, there you have it. The nailers are up all the way around. So now it's to put the house wrap on and then start on the boards. What I'm doing is putting these together because they will shrink some, but you only nail one side. About an 1/8 inch gap, actually. I think we can do them all 46 1/4, Rick, at least the next 4. As you can tell, I got a helper today, Rick, my Air Force veteran friend, came out to help me do this board and batten. First time I've ever done it, so he's helping me. And what will happen is the batten will go over it, and we'll screw it in to the cracks. That'll hold this side in, but it'll allow it to shrink or expand. So I think that'll look good. I'm not going to stain it this year. I want it to sit through the season. It should be dry with the eave on the side and back and front of it a little wet. But I want it to season for a year, and then next late spring when it warms up a little bit, then I'll stain it. I've seen a house that was done in the rough cut 1x8, except it was lap siding. They did it that way, and they waited a season and then stained it. It came out really, really nice. So that's the goal. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I got enough boards cut. If not, I got a couple of logs I can mill up some more that have been on the ground for a little while. So let's get on with it.
A little bit more, a little bit more, right there.
So Rick's been working away at putting the batten up. You can see the front looks good. I have to figure out the door trim before I put the door in, but not bad for our first time doing board and batten. I'm going to screw these up a little bit more. He's just doing what he can reach from the ground right now. Back and do that. And we're going to put the boards and batten up on the back side, and we'll be done. We'll call it a day. just a temporary screw. I gotta mark where these go, and then I'm gonna router out the hinge location. My router I've never used. So it's a used door. I think we showed it to you in one of the other videos. We got it for next to nothing. Was going to build a door for this, but I've got this door laying around. When I get it put in, it fits. So I'll router out, put it up, and see how it goes. Well, I'm not the best router guy, but it'll work. Maybe a little bit deeper right there. I think I tipped it. Ah, sawdust is getting to me. Sorry about that. Excuse me. So what I did is I put the little short screws in to hold the hinges in place, and I'm sinking them with 3-inch screws just because I think they're stronger than those little things, especially in this spruce. Doors plumb. It's not gravity's not pulling it, so it's plumb. Up, I have a little bit of trim at the top I've got to do. A little bit at the bottom. I'm leaving the bottom plate in. I gave myself a real tight margin on it because actually I'm giving myself a real tight margin on it because I just don't want mice going in from underneath the bottom. So I'll do that, but everything else seems to be fine. Let's get it trimmed up. More routering, more sawdust. Gotta get where I can put the door hardware in. So we shall see. Got it too deep. I got a lip here, kind of a stop. I'll put another stop on it to make it thicker, but it's holding my my router out too far. A little bit more. That will fit. That should work. Not the best router guy in the world. Well, here you have it. I got a door hung. Got the latches on, the deadbolt on. Oops, wrong keys. Latches. Latches. Both of them. So not bad. So that's going to do it for this week's video. Board and batten, getting the door hung, all that stuff. A couple little fine things I've got to do around here I'll do later. I've got to mill some boards that are the right width. That'll go from the door out to a little bit past, similar to that. So about 3, maybe 3.5 inches. I got to mill them so I can put them all the way down. That'll protect you from the sharp edge of the metal, and it'll just give it a finished touch, and a little bit of weatherproofing. I'll do that later date when I get the mill running. Other than that, hope you enjoyed the video. It's a tool shed made almost 100% out of the milled lumber except for the flooring, a little bit of the treated here, and the rafters I used dimensional lumber because that's what I had. So hope you enjoyed. God bless. Hugs. See you in the next video.